going well, the game is tied, and all of a sudden, a couple penalties do you in, and in your mind, you're not so happy that these penalties were called, so they're definitely going to be upset about that.
But you hand it to the Blake Bears. They took advantage of their opportunities. That's what good teams do. They put 7 on the board here. And in their first ever AA tournament, Lou, they're moving on to the semifinals as the number 2 seed in this epic battle that we had here in our first quarterfinal.
Yes, they are. They're moving on with a very dangerous forward line that can score goals in bunches. They did it again here today. Miller, Best, and Saber really put on a show. And Reedon then had to make some saves, and he made them when he had to. The defense moved the puck. They played a good quality game, but so did Maple Grove.
Up and down, back and forth game, won here by Blake, and our player of the game brought to you by Saxon. Saxon, Inver Grove, Fort Lincoln, getting it right for generations.
Well, that's for sure. And you're looking at Will Swindle, who got the winning goal, but what did Miller get, 6 points here today or something? 3 goals, 3 assists. We had just an outstanding opportunity to see, I think, one of the top lines in the state. I got to tell you, the way they move the puck, the way they skate, the ability, the unselfishness that they have in that forward line was just terrific to watch. It's really a treat.
Miller had a 5-point game as well. 3 goals, 3 goals, 2 assists, and back and forth. Topsy-turvy game with several lead changes here. Maple Grove had that early lead in the first period. Blake kind of took over in the second period. Maple Grove rallied in the third. We had a tie game late. And then Swindle with that game winner at 14:46.
Swindle did a lot of good things.
Let's go downstairs, and Torrey Holt is with the winners.
Yeah, and the guy who got the game winner, Will Swindle. Talk about first off the battle in this one. 7-5, back and forth. Both teams getting up and down the ice. Your first trip to the state tournament. How do you put all that into words?
It's a really cool experience, just having a chance to play at the XLNG Center in front of all these fans. It's awesome, and, a lot of offense today.
Just a lot of offense, and your one at the end ends up being the game winner. Kind of take us through that.
I saw my guy Nelly had a screen in front, so I just tried to get a puck through, and it deflected off of something into the back of net, so.
What emotion came up when you saw that hit the back of the net?
I honestly didn't see it go in. I just saw everyone put the hands up, so I was pretty excited after.
How about your guy Joe Miller? Talk about his play, what he's meant to this team all year, what he did here today.
He can score, but he can play a 200-foot game. He's strong defensively, and I don't know, overall, just really good player.
Enjoy the tournament. Big game.
Thank you.
All right, Will Swindle, the captain, one of the captains on this squad. Huge goal in this one for Blake. They're moving on.
He was a part of, 6 of their 7 goals in this game here today. So credit him with an outstanding performance. And Blake with the victory, their 23rd win of the season. And they advance to the semifinals. We'll break it down next year on 45 TV.
I admire receivers who go across. Today's postgame show is brought to you by Friends and Bank and Trust. Real people, real results.
7 goals scored in the final period as Blake moves on to semifinal Friday with a 7-5 win. The play of the game is brought to you by Minnesota Rusco since 1955. Dave?
Blake got a late power play opportunity, and they did not waste it. Will Swindle, beautiful shot through a screen. It looked like there was some big-time traffic in front here. Set up again, once again, by Mr. Joey Miller. Great play for Blake, and it's our game winner tonight.
It's how Joey Miller just feathered the glass out into an area for Swindle to skate into so he could get a lot on it.
Yeah, a very aggressive play. The Blake's special teams were the difference in this one. Not only scoring on the power play, but killing a penalty or 2.
Well, it certainly was. And Maple Grove today did not want to give Blake power play opportunities, especially late in the game. 38% is pretty dangerous power play with that top line. They made him pay, and they made a great play there at the end to win the game.
But you got to give Maple Grove credit. They're down 5-3. They come back and tie this game up.
They played a great game. Maple Grove played a very good game. I'm not sure I like the way it ended, but it ended that way. That's the way it is. That's why you keep track of the score. But for Maple Grove, I think their program grew up a little bit today. They're going to be contended with next year for sure, Joe.
Yeah, Blake, of course, it only gets more difficult as they move on. But their number 1 line played a lot. They're going to have to watch their energy as they move on.
It is a big day for that top line. It's going to be one reason reason this place is going to be packed tomorrow night. That is one of the most exciting lines that I've seen in recent memories. They are dynamite. They are exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing them tomorrow night.
That might match up with that War Road #1 line pretty well. Today's stats are brought to you by Friends and Bank and Trust. Real people, real results.
You know, the stats are about as even as the game, but I'd like to say this. State of Minnesota, welcome to the Joey Miller Show. This kid's going to be around next year. You've got to come and see this guy play. He is a great high school player.
He certainly is. Another one.
In the stat sheet, Joe.
You know, he does some little things too. Blake moves on here. And as I mentioned, this is only going to get more difficult because we promised this field was stacked and there was parity, and we saw it today.
Well, and as a coach, you know, Ron McClanahan, they wanted to win this first game, just like Maple Grove did here. But now they set their goals on a new goal for tomorrow night. Whoever they may play, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a great game, and they're going to have to bring their very best if they're going to get to that championship game Saturday night.
We've seen scorers in this tournament, guys who can put the puck in the net, Mike.
Yeah, and this guy is number 3. The third one, not number 3 in the list, but he's the third real goal scorer we've seen so far, Joe.
He had the hat trick. We've seen some hat tricks so far in this tournament, and we've got much more coming up because coming up next it'll be Lakeville Salt against number 3 Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie got all the way to the championship game last year. They have some unfinished business too. We're going to be back for game 2. Lake celebrates winning this quarterfinal here, 7-5 over the Clemson of Maple Grove.
Hey there, hockey fans. This is a 45 TV News Update. I'm Matt Belanger.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leah McLean, and here's a look at what's making news in Minnesota. Vice President Mike Pence is in the Twin Cities today. He is visiting the 3M campus as part of his duties leading the U.S. Coronavirus Task Force. The Maplewood-based company is under contract with the government to increase mask production. The vice president was originally going to attend a 2020 election rally in St. Paul this evening. Instead, though, he'll be heading to Washington State. Second Lady Karen Pence will still attend that rally. At the state capitol, the House is hearing legislation on easing residency requirements for the new Real IDs in Minnesota. The bipartisan proposal would expand the list of documents you can use to prove you live in Minnesota, and that'll make it easier to get the ID, which you'll need in order to get on a plane starting October 1st. Right now, more than 85% of Minnesotans do not have one.
This morning, Minnesota released its high school graduation rates, and overall the numbers are up from previous year, coming in at just more than 83%. That's actually the highest in state history. The rates for students of color are also up, except for American Indian students, where the numbers remain unchanged. Minnesota United's coming into the 2020 season with some new snacks for fans at Allianz Field. Minnesota United and the management company Delaware North worked with local groups to put a global spin on the menu this year. This season, you're going to be able to get a taste of everything from smoked meats to beer bratwurst. They have these awesome-looking ice cream sandwiches and other local favorites like those from Grand Old Creamery.
Looks good. All right, meteorologist Jonathan Uhas is here now with a look at today's weather. John?
Hey, Leah, it's going to be a raw afternoon out there today. Our temperatures will be falling from 40 degrees down into the 30s here by the late afternoon hours. So do look for a jacket kind of day. And along with that, too, we'll have these afternoon rain and snow showers. So just know that those will be in the area from time to time. Nothing heavy expected, but you may bump into some of these, and they will last about 20 minutes or so. Very windy, too. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour at times. These winds gusting close to 30 miles per hour. Then tonight, we will gradually see those winds decrease. Skies stay mostly cloudy with a chance for some rain or snow showers overnight, but no accumulation expected with that. Lows will be dropping down into the upper 30s, and then a better day tomorrow. Sunshine returns, temperatures back into the low to mid 40s. Now the weekend looks incredible. 58 on Saturday with sunshine. Don't forget, too, daylight saving time starts this weekend, so Saturday night before you go to bed, put clock ahead 1 hour, spring ahead, and then look at Sunday. We're up to 64 degrees, but a big change from Sunday into Monday. Monday, a much cooler day with temperatures back down into the lower 40s, which is more typical for this time of the year, and then low 40s there Tuesday and Wednesday, with the chance for some rain showers again on Wednesday, but a nice, mild stretch after we get beyond today as we head into our upcoming weekend.
What a weekend, Jonathan. Thank you. Let's take a look at today's games. Up next, it's Lakeville South versus Eden Prairie. In the evening, St. Thomas Academy will face off against Andover. That's at 6 p.m. Then Hill Murray will take the ice against Moorhead. And remember, during the week, you can get your morning news, weather, and traffic on 45 from 7 to 9 a.m. and again at noon with me and Matt.
And then join us again at 9 o'clock in the evening, 7 days a week for your news, weather, and sports. Let's get you back to those hockey games. Enjoy the day, everybody.
Get to know the morning. Floor coating. The pregame show is brought to you by Greater Twin Cities Honda Dealers, proud sponsors of Minnesota Youth Hockey.
Game 2 in this stacked, loaded, evenly matched AA field of the Boys State Hockey Tournament. We'll see. A great game coming up between Lakeville South and Eden Prairie. And Mike, last year, I remember this same time slot, we saw a triple overtime game which Eden Prairie won.
Between these two teams, I won't forget that afternoon as we were a little late for our evening meal. But what a game between the two. You know, if I'm Eden Prairie and Coach Lee Smith, I have a lot of confidence in my team. But if you believe in Karma Joe, I don't know.
Yeah, Lakeville South got here on balance. They don't have the flashy stats, but they have pretty good balance across the board.
They are balanced, and Coach Gibelhami has them playing great defense. We talked to him this week, and he talked about a team defensive structure. And I love what he told us over the phone, that they do it every single day. They work on that defensive structure. They give up about 2 goals a game. They're going to have to play great defense against this high-powered Eden Prairie Eagles.
This is just another great matchup in our field of dreams that we have, this 18 field in AA. Take a look at the graphic here on this matchup. Lakeville South, as you mentioned, plays a great defense. Eden Prairie, they were last year's state runner-up, losing in overtime to Edina, so they've got a burr in their saddle.
That they do. You know, they're led by Steves, the Middlestead brothers, Blake and Langenbruder. And if those last 2 names sound familiar to the hockey community, that's Jason Blake, who played for a long time for the New York Islanders, and Jamie Langenbruder, who won 2 cups and has the record, Joe, for the most assists in one state high school tournament, 1993.
Okay, Cody Tyson is the goalie for Lakeville, and he's got 5 shutouts and 25 starts. That's a pretty good percentage.
It's a very good percentage. They're going to need him to play great today. Lakeville South is coming in with a 9-1 streak right now. They're going to have to play resilient, just like they did in the section final against AC, down 2-0 going into the third period.
Lakeville South and Eden Prairie coming up on 45 TV.
The 21-win Lakeville South Cougars, the 22 victory Eden Prairie Eagles here in the second quarterfinals. We've had in the first 2 days of the state high school hockey tournament, Lou, combined 52 goals in the games yesterday and now today. So, low-scoring game this time around, Lou. What do you think?
Well, if Lakeville South is going to win, that's what it's going to have to be, because his coach said you have to have good team defense. And we all know Eden Prairie can score goals. So if there's a lot of scoring, then you got to figure it's going to be Eden Prairie. If Eden Prairie has that kind of clump, they got tremendous depth, outstanding balance with scoring, and they have a good all-around team. So it should be a fine game here today to see, because Lakeville South has been very stingy this year.
And of course, a rematch of last year's epic triple overtime quarterfinal game, won by Eden Prairie over Lakeville South 3-2. Jack Jensen had the game winner with what? I mean, that third overtime was almost over. I mean, they were almost thinking I had to go to 4 overtime, maybe move the game and resume it then the next morning. So Jensen kept us from having to make a big decision there. And the upper decks are open, ready to go. They're filling up here up to the rafters at the XL Energy Center for quarterfinal number 2. The Eagles ready to take on the Cougars. Eden Prairie and Lakeville South facing off here for the right to take on the Blake Bears in the semifinals at our first game coming up on Friday night. Dave Wright's downstairs, and he'll introduce you to the players.
Back to the Development XL Energy Center at the 76th Annual State Boys High School Hockey Tournament. This afternoon's game is a Class 2A quarterfinal between the champions of Section 1 with a record of 21-7-0, the Lakeville South Cougars, and the champions of Section 2 with a record of 22-5-1, the Eden Prairie Eagles. Now let's meet the entire rosters for both teams. First, let's meet Lakeville South. Number 2, senior forward Tommy Kroll. Number 3, junior defenseman Griffin Lutke. Number 4, freshman forward Tanner Lutke. Number 6, senior defenseman Peter Fishko. Number 7, senior forward Zach Ulrich. Number 8, junior defenseman Jake Gunderson. Number 9, junior forward Cameron Bucky. Number 10, senior forward Reese Holbrook. Number 11, junior forward Chad England. Number 14, junior forward Jack Nolan. Number 19, junior forward Kane Aaron. Number 20, senior forward Brian Williams. Number 21, junior defenseman Jack Lewinsky. Number 22, freshman forward Ashton Young. Number 23, junior defenseman Brett Johnson. Number 25, sophomore defenseman Mason Johnson. Number 30, junior goaltender Cody Tyson. Number 35, sophomore goaltender Ethan Fromeyer. Number 37, freshman forward Eli Miller. And number 38, sophomore forward Camden Dean. The assistant coaches are Lee Nitro and Corey Campbell. The head coach is Yanni Kibo Hallman, the Lakeville South Cougars. Now let's meet Eden Prairie. Number 1, junior goaltender Eli Andrews. Number 3, sophomore forward Tyler Johnson. Number 4, senior forward Kai Stansberry. Number 6, senior forward Ben Steeves. Number 7, senior defenseman Luke Busby. Number 8, junior forward Drew Coates. Number 9, senior forward John Middlestead. Number 10, sophomore forward Jackson Blake. Number 11, junior forward Carter Batchelder. Number 12, senior forward Canyon Burkande. Number 15, junior defenseman Will Britton. Number 17, sophomore forward Jacob Gulak. Number 20, junior defenseman Jacob Casey. Number 21, junior forward Rico Brown. Number 22, junior defenseman Mason Langenbrunner. Number 24, junior defenseman Cam Langeveld. Number 27, junior defenseman Luke Middlestead. Number 30, senior goaltender Axel Rosenwald. Number 33, sophomore forward Brendan Shepard. And number 45, junior forward Oliver Jorgensen. The assistant coaches are Tom Gerdes and Paul Ranheim. Head coach Lee Smith, the Eden Prairie Eagles. Here are the officials of starting from this afternoon's game. On the lines is Robert Erickson of Coon Rapids, Brandon Guyan of Maple Lake. Your referee, C.J. Burley of New Brighton, Dan Tavares of Mendota Heights.
All right, let's start this game out a little by taking a look at those keys to the game, brought to you by Greater Twin City Honda.
Well, Lakeville Sultan's got to keep the board to the outside. They got to get to the net. Eden Prairie Eagles, they want to penetrate the defensive zone and use their points a lot to get some shots. These two clubs are really contrasting styles, and if you look at the Eden Prairie club, why people are just saying, when is the real Eden Prairie going to show up? They got six Division I commits, so they are stacked. Yanni said, about his team, we play good defense. We work on a defensive zone coverage every day. That will be our key, and that's the way these guys will play today. Really tough and run defensive zone.
Greater Twin Cities Honda, proud sponsors of Minnesota Youth Hockey, and now those goaltenders brought to you by Holiday Station Stores.
Well, Cody Tyson's had a real good year. He's got a 157 goals against and a 930 save percentage. Kilo Harvey's really proud of the way this guy's played all year long. The other net, we got Axel Rosenlund, and he's also got good stats, 218 goals against, 916 save percentage. So we know they'll get an opportunity to show their stuff today because both these teams can get chances and score goals. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play this afternoon.
All right, before we drop the puck, here's Torrey Holt.
Yeah, named one of the top 75 juniors
in the state. Griffin Lutke, junior defenseman for Lakeville South, was talking about high school hockey in Minnesota, and he says nothing comes close in comparison to playing with my best friends and brother, wearing my school's logo and playing in front of my classmates. His brother, of course, is Tanner Lutke. Together, they make a dynamic pair for this Lakeville South squad, and they're still young.
All right, thank you, Tori. It's Lakeville South in the dark uniforms, and Eden Prairie, the Eagles, the number 3 seed